Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Quarantine Choir. It's Fun Friday, and at 2 o'clock we'll be making a start on our fantastic programme for today. The main song is called Two Lovely Black Eyes, as you'll have just seen, and the chap whose face was filling the screen before I popped up. No, it's not me first thing in the morning, although you'd be forgiven for thinking it was. No, that is the composer. That is Dear Charles, the composer, and well, I do hope you'll have a chance to go and have a look at the video. If you have a look, I'm just going to hang on. I'm just going to find my scores for today. Bear with me a second. There we go. If you have a look on YouTube for Charles Coburn, that's Coburn, you can actually find videos of him singing it from 1932 on the Pathé News channel, and it's quite staggering when you consider he was in his 80s when this was recorded. And it was recorded, as I say, in 1935, I think. So he was born in the mid-19th century. There he is, singing this song, having a great time. So do have a look at that if you have a minute. We're going to learn it today. And I do need to start by saying, just regarding this song, it's all about political strife and basically trying not to get involved. And when I planned this session, believe it or not, I do plan these sessions in advance. Obviously, the world's political situation was interesting, but it was nowhere near as interesting as it is today. And so just a sort of little asterisk with this one, it's offered very much in the spirit of just probably best to not get involved and and try not to start a fight. That's how today's song is meant. So let's see how we get on. But I hope you're all having a nice day. I see lots and lots of lovely people here. It's a slight echo, so I think I know why that is. Bear with me a second. Let's unplug this nice little doobie over here. Should kill the echo. Good. Oh, excuse me. So who is here? I'm going to have to move my... Where are we? Hello. Love all the fun facts, Ben. You must get a life. After you, Anne. So, Val's asking, have I started? I hope so, Val, and I hope everyone can hear me. If you can't hear me, Val, try refreshing. I thought I'd started. I think I'm here. Am I here? Hey, the picture quality's not too bad today. Oh, dear. You can see the grey hairs in the beard. Right, anyway, good. So, hello to Albert, hello to Julie. He has a life, and it's nerding out with us. That's the best response. My life is here, very much so. Hello, Breda, lovely to see you. Hello, Sue, hope you're feeling better. And I appreciate it's a slow process, but brilliant to see you, and get better soon. Hello to Michael and Anna. Hello to Val. Hopefully you can see me now, Val. Hello. Hello, Faye. And there's Lindy. Hi, Lindy. And Terry. All right, Terry. As you'll like today, Terry. Lots of Cockney songs. Who else is here? Hello, Norb. Hello, Angela and Moira and Karen. Great to see everyone. Goodness me. Hello, Jane. Wasn't that Forêt Requiem lovely? Absolutely wonderful. I've just been tweeting, actually. Where else, except self-isolation choir and possibly quarantine choir, could you expect in the course of 24 hours to sing the complete Mendelssohn's Elijah, the Forêt Requiem, to have a new course of ABBA music launch, and then rehearse the Mozart Requiem? I defy you to find another choir that's quite as busy as the self-isolation choir. And if you're singing with me as well then how are you managing to do anything at all? I mean, Julie, you're supposed to be starting a new course on Tuesday. I presume it's choral singing. I mean, it's online singing. That's what you're studying. Has to be. Anyway. I thought it was a wonderful, wonderful performance. And just many congratulations to everybody involved. Harry did a brilliant job. Connor, our recording engineer and self-isolation choir, is absolutely amazing. He's a genius. So brilliant job, everybody. And just let me say hello to a few more people. Hello to Chris and Christine. Hello. Great to see everybody. Hello, Kit Kat. You are no way you've forgotten. Okay, you're essential. It's lovely to see you. Who else is here? Hello, Kathy. Hello, Lisa. I liked your comment about it's good to see it. It's nice as a New Englander to see other people dealing with snow. Quite right. We didn't get any snow. After all that promise of 15 hours of sustained snow, we didn't even get 15 seconds of sustained snow. This is where everybody in Nailsea goes, oh no, it's snowing. It's lovely here. It's just grey and drizzly and horrible here. So no change. Who else is here? Hello, Jill. Fabulous. And I think that's everybody. I think I've said hello to everybody so far. So let's scroll quickly down to the other side of the comments. Hello to Shona. Great to see you. Hello, Cynthia. I'm really glad you enjoyed Elijah. Obviously, I had the Larks rehearsal at 7:30, so we were singing through. I popped up at the start of Elijah, at about 7 o'clock. Took an entire rehearsal, came back, and they were only just getting started on the second half. So I had a rather nice time watching myself conducting whilst people were singing along live. It was very strange. But I quite like being able to deputise for myself, which is very, very good. Anyway, I've got a couple of very quick sound checks to do, ladies and gentlemen. Today is our Fun Friday. We've got some fun songs to learn, and I have been enjoying exploring this Korg instrument I have in front of me, and I found the honky-tonk piano. For a proper old pub sing, ladies and gentlemen, round the piano, round the old Joanna. Da 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 da. Oh, what a surprise! You're gonna like Two Lovely Black Eyes. Okay, good stuff. The piano sounded, Joanna sounded all right. Let's have a bit of recording. Check this one's working. This will be Sister Susie. Good. Wee. Lovely. So I think we're there. I've really been exploring this keyboard over the last couple of days. You know what it's like when you get a new piece of kit. You think, well, as long as I can make it do the basic thing, that's fine. And after a few days, weeks, months, years, you suddenly think, I wonder what this button does. And so I had a lovely time this morning, folks, playing through. I found the electric piano sound, and the thing is, as I've said, I'm an old softie when it comes to this style of music. So I found this sound. Where was it? Which I think is fabulous. I sound like this is the same sound you get at a Japanese train station. And also, if I want to do a sort of fake Disney. So we'll have to have some kind of schmoozy electric piano day at some point. Not Fun Friday, but yeah, I'm having a lot of fun with this keyboard. How's everybody doing? Can you take us... right, so Marion wants to know what make the keyboard is. This is a Korg, K-O-R-G, and it is the SV2. It is an extraordinary instrument. It was not cheap. It took me years to save up for it, as I've been saying many times on this piano, and it is the most beautiful thing. It's a proper stage piano, this, and now I've bought it, I don't want to play anything else. It's fabulous. Has it got a mighty Wurlitzer? It has, somewhere. This is the thing, it's all buried in all of these buttons. Let's have a very quick look. Have I got 5 minutes? Okay, so have a very quick look. Let's see if we can find the mighty Wurlitzer for Moira. Oh. That's not bad. It's got an interesting effect on it. We'll turn that off. What about if I do this? Well, we could have a sort of... yeah, something like that. I shall explore, Moira. I shall find the various mighty Wurlitzer sounds. And as soon as I've got something to share, I'll let you know. There's my nice piano. Excellent. There's a harpsichord, Michael. Definitely there's a harpsichord. That's not it, though. Where's the harpsichord? There we go. There's a little harpsichord. It's not very loud. Need to boost that. And there's some more organs. All sorts. So, yes, it's a fabulous thing. And I'm very happy with it. So, how is everybody else getting on today? Very accomplished, thank you, Glennis. How big is the manual, says Anna. I'm working through volume 2. It's a substantial tome. But then as I'm sure you know, you get these manuals, you think, gosh, that's a lot. And you think, right, how many languages is this? It's 15 languages in one book. The actual English part is 2 pages, so you never know. Yeah. Hello to Shan, lovely to see you. Is anyone else all right? Hello, Jenny. Oh, you see, Jen, you see, you got it. That's a Hammond, not a Wurlitzer. As I said, I'll find it. I'll have a dig around. It's definitely got a whole load of nice music. Hello to Bob. Good to see you, Sir Robert. And a very warm welcome back. Happy New Year to you. Hello to Gina. Hello to Gary. Hello. Great to see everyone. I hope you're all having a nice day, wherever you are in the world. As I said, here in Bristol, it's just grey. It's been like that all week. Cold and grey and a bit drizzly. And you wouldn't really expect anything else this time of year. So it's nice, at least it's consistent. Today is Fun Friday, so we've got Any Old Iron to look forward to. We've got Sister Susie's sewing shirts for soldiers, so I hope you got your teeth in. We've got 2 lovely black eyes to look forward to, as it were, and a proper cup of coffee, which will get us started. Sunday, we've got the Sacred Sing. Next week, got some more lovely music to look forward to. I am going to let you know, everybody, at this point, because I'm insane, I have agreed to start another group, but don't worry. This is this is going to be for kids. If you remember QC Kids, way back at the start of all of this, well, in some form, it is coming back. It is coming back with self-isolation choir. So we've launched something today called Young SIC. And that's going to be starting next week on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 10 a.m. UK time. So that is way too early for any of you in America, okay? If you come along and you say, hello, lovely to see you, I shall tell you to go back to bed. And I'm talking, you know who I'm talking to, okay? That lovely pair in California who get up at 3 o'clock in the morning, come watch me. Don't you dare come along to Young SIC because you need your sleep. But yeah, 10 o'clock, Tuesdays, Thursdays. We're calling it 10 with Ben. It's completely free. Please let all the young people in your lives know about this. We're going to keep it going throughout lockdown here. And so Tuesdays and Thursday mornings, half an hour, fun songs. It's going to be nursery rhymes, very, very similar sort of repertoire to the ones we did on QC Kids, except through SIC. So I've got the help and support of Mark and Mark rather than me having to do it all. So if you're missing me on a Tuesday, everybody, if you think, oh, I want to have a sing on a Tuesday, come along and come and have a sing, and you'll learn some nice new songs. You'll learn some songs that you already know, and do please let all of the children in your life know about this. Completely free. We're aiming it for sort of very young, so 2-3 years old, up until about 10 or 11, thereabouts. All right, everyone. So yeah, lots of fun, lots of things to look forward to. As I say, that is self-isolation choir, Young Self-Isolation Choir, YSIC, starting next week. Anyway, I've been wittering. It's time to get started. So a very good afternoon, everybody. I'm going to bid your comments adieu. Thank you very much indeed, though, for coming along and having a chat. Do please continue to chat. If you're new to the choir today, you're very, very welcome. My name's Ben. Welcome to Home Choir, and this is the Quarantine Choir, and you can see them all having a little chat in the comments. If you'd like to have a chat as well, then please do just pop up and say hello, and all of these lovely people will say hello to you. Please do consider hitting the like button, that's that little thumb, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, well, why not? We've got hundreds and hundreds of songs, hundreds of videos for you to watch, so plenty of fun for you to have. Just click that red button and you'll make my day. Thanks, everybody. So do please keep chatting. That's one of the reasons why we're here, but I'm going to put your comments off the screen now, and we're going to go split screen, and I've just realised I haven't actually set that slide up. Oy vey, right. Okay, there we go. That's a little better anyway. So everybody, welcome to Fun Friday. And you can tell this morning I've been having a lot more fun playing and recording than setting up my slides. Here we go. So today, ladies and gentlemen, for the first time this year, it's Fun Friday, and it's our Cockney songs. It's our music hall day, and so we're going to start with a proper cup of coffee, a really good tongue twister, and we'll start off slowly and build up the tempo. So by the end, well, if you've only just woken up, you'll definitely be awake by the end of that. We'll sing Any Old Iron, great song. If you don't know your Cockney lingo, you're going to pick up some really good tips and some good words from there. If you don't know what your Derby Kell is, you're going to find out. All right, your dial, all sorts of words there. We'll learn Sister Susie's sewing shirts for soldiers. That's going to be the last one. And we're learning Two Lovely Black Eyes, which is our new song today. Now, as I said to everybody who was here just slightly before 2 o'clock, when I chose this song, the political situation in our world was interesting, but it wasn't quite as interesting as it is today. And so I'm offering this song very much with a little sort of asterisk, okay, just a little term here, just to say it's offered in the spirit of let's all just get along, okay? So when we get to that one, we'll have a lot of fun, and do please look out on YouTube for Charles Coburn's performance of it. Charles Coburn is this chap here. And he was the champ who wrote the song, and his performance of it on the Pathé News channel is absolutely hilarious. It's really, really good. Jane has said, where are your black eyes, Ben? Well, if you look very close, you can see how little sleep I've got there. They're there. So everyone, that's today. Sunday, of course, is our sacred sing, and I'm really looking forward to singing with you on that wonderful occasion. We've got the gospel songs we learnt yesterday. We've got that lovely bit of Purcell and some other treats. So see you on Sunday for that at 11 o'clock. So everyone, let's get started. If you don't mind, please make sure you've got your drinks of water handy and so on. And if I can invite you all to stand up, we'll go full screen. And if you could help me make the noise as we do, we go. Thank you very much indeed. I couldn't do it without you, of course not. So let's get everybody who's happy to stand up. Thank you very much indeed. And while you're doing that, I'll just talk to the people who aren't up for standing for whatever reason. It's absolutely fine. Everyone's busy. Everyone's got their own lives. But if standing's not on the menu, just straighten your back as well. Plant your feet flat on the floor. And you can do this even if you're pretending to work at the computer whilst listening to me. You can straighten your back, okay? And everybody, take a nice deep breath in, everyone. And breathe out. Very good. Do it again. Nice deep breath in and blow the air away from you. That's great. One more. Deep breath. Now open your mouth. Breathe in and blow the air away from you. Very, very good indeed. Thank you, everyone. Breathe deeply while you start to roll your shoulders around. You know the drill. You've been doing this with me for a long time now. And once you've rolled it one way, roll it the other way. Oh, some interesting comments. Hello to Jenny. Hello to Sandra. Hello to Pamela. Great to see everybody. Hello to Rona as well. All right, bring your shoulders up to your ears, please, everybody. Take a deep breath, and as you breathe out, let your shoulders fall. Here we go. Very good. Just shake your hands out. Shake your shoulders out a little bit. Very, very good. Now just roll our head around very gently. Thank you. Ooh, that's an interesting popping sensation. That's not very good. Once you've rolled your neck around a little bit and loosen that up, what we'll do is we'll do a little bit of gentle humming just to start off with. And for some reason, I've gone back to my nice sounding piano. Well, that'll do. I'll bring the honky tonk out in a minute when it's time to sing around the pub piano. Okay, so we'll just start with a deep breath and again. Now, ooh. And again, oh, and an oh, and an and and one more, Thank you very much indeed, everybody. We're not going to need a higher note than that for this session. Now, if you want to carry on warming up, if you've got other things to sing, well, then by all means do. But we're going to get started with a proper cup of coffee. Now, I don't know about you. I love coffee far too much, actually, if I'm honest. I'd made a promise to myself just before Christmas. I was going to drastically cut down on my coffee intake. And then for my birthday, I was sent 6 bags of the most wonderful, delectable coffee beans, freshly roasted, all different varieties. It was a wonderful present, and I'm ever so grateful. And so I haven't actually managed to cut down on the coffee at all. So great intentions, not very successful in terms of actual attainment. But, we're working on it. So this song, my mum used to sing this one to me when we were walking down the road. I would hold her hand when I was, I think, must have been 2-3 years old. We walked to the shops. She'd be pushing the pushchair with my little sister in it. And we would sing everywhere we went. And this was one of my absolute favourites. And so this one is very much for my mum. Okay, it goes. All I want is a proper cup of coffee, made in a proper copper coffee pot. I may be off my dot, but I want a cup of coffee in a proper coffee pot. Tin coffee pots and iron coffee pots, they are no use to me. If I can't have a proper cup of coffee in a proper copper coffee pot, I'll have a cup of tea. Got it? Of course you have. Okay. For those people who haven't encountered this one before, let's go through it. And what I'll also do is, just for those of us who aren't natural basses, what I'll do is I'll put it in a more friendly key, because as I was singing, I was thinking it's a little bit on the low side. So let's put it. That hasn't done a thing, England. Dear, excuse me. Let's try that. That's better. So it goes. All I want is a proper cup of coffee with me. All I want is a proper cup of coffee. Very nice. Made in a proper copper coffee pot with me. Made in a proper copper coffee pot. Very good. I may be off my dot. Everybody. I may be off my dot, but I want a proper coffee. Sorry, but I want a proper coffee in a proper coffee pot with me. But I want a proper coffee in a proper coffee pot. Very good. Let's go from the beginning. All I want, and all I want is a proper cup of coffee made in a proper copper coffee pot. I may be off my dot, but I want a proper coffee in a proper coffee pot. Then, tin coffee pots and iron coffee pots, they are no use to me, everybody. Tin coffee pots and iron coffee pots, they are no use to me. Then, if I can't have a proper cup of coffee in a proper copper coffee pot, I'll have a cup of tea, everybody. If I can't have a proper cup of coffee in a proper copper coffee pot, I'll have a cup of tea. There we go. So let's have a go slowly through it. And as we pick up in confidence, let's see if the tempo picks up at all. I just see hello to Shan, hello to Lindy, hello to Morrigan Fiona. Fabulous to see everyone. Hello to Karen as well. Excellent. Julie says, this song is backwards for me. I hate coffee but love tea, I presume. Fabulous. Well, then you can sing whatever you want. All I want is a proper cup of Earl Grey, if you like. All right? But the trick is, can you keep up? Okay, here we go. All I want is a proper cup of coffee made in a proper copper coffee pot. I may be off my dot, but I want a proper coffee in a proper coffee pot. Tin coffee pots and iron coffee pots, they are no use to me. If I can't have a proper cup of coffee in a proper cup of coffee pot, I'll have a cup of tea. And again, all I want is a proper cup of coffee made in a proper cup of coffee pots. I may be off my dot, but I want a proper coffee in a proper coffee pot. Tin coffee pots and iron coffee pots, they are no use to me. If I can't have a proper cup of coffee in a proper cup of coffee pot, I'll have a cup of tea. Even faster. All I want is a proper cup of coffee made in a proper cup of coffee pot. I may be off my dot, but I want a proper coffee in a proper coffee pot. Tin coffee pots and iron coffee pots, they are no use to me. If I can't have a proper cup of coffee in a proper cup of coffee pot, I'll have a cup of tea. One more time. All I want is a proper cup of coffee made in a proper cup of coffee pot. I may be off my dot, but I want a proper coffee in a proper coffee pot. Tin coffee pots and iron coffee pots, they are no use to me. If I can't have a proper cup of coffee in a proper cup of coffee pot, I'll have a cup of tea. How do we get on? Well, you definitely get an A for effort, everybody. Well done. Well done. Fabulous. Oh, dear. I'm thirsty for some reason now. I can't imagine why. Cheers. Well, I think that'll do for a warm-up. What do you think, folks? I think so. So let's have a look at our next song for today. Nope, that's not it. There we go. Yeah, let's learn our new song for today. Let's have a look at Two Lovely Black Eyes. Now, I introduced this one earlier on. As I said, I chose this song, would have been several weeks ago. I do have a list. There was a master list, believe it or not. And I thought, well, that would be a great one to cheer everybody up after Christmas. A song about a political strife. And then, of course, well, I watched the news and I was thinking, should we go ahead with it? And actually, I think we really should. The moral of this story, I think, is the moral of this song and the message of this song, despite it being about receiving two lovely black eyes, I think the message is exactly right. The message, I think, is don't shout and scream about politics to other people. Get along. I think that's what it's about. So this is how the song goes, all right? And this song was written in the 19th century. This is an old song, although, as I think you'll see, not a lot has changed in nearly 200 years. No, let's put it back in the right key. Okay, here we go. And Strolling so happy down Bethnal Green, this gay youth you might have seen. Tomkins and I with his girl between. Oh, what a surprise. I praise the Conservatives frank and free. Tomkins got angry so easily. All in a moment he handed to me two lovely black eyes. Two lovely black eyes. Oh, what a surprise. Only for telling a man he was wrong. Two lovely black eyes, everybody. Two lovely black eyes. Oh, what a surprise. Only for telling a man he was wrong. Two lovely black eyes. Okay, so that's the first verse, everybody. First verse and chorus. Let's have a little look, shall we? So let's start with the chorus, because, I mean, that's the bit that everybody knows. And when you watch Charles Coburn later on, it's just so brilliant. Imagine him on stage in the old music halls and getting everybody singing. I was watching thinking, I could learn so much from you, sir. He was brilliant. So listen, the chorus. Two lovely black eyes, everybody, and two lovely black eyes. Excellent. Then it's, oh, what a surprise, everybody. Oh, what a surprise. Very nice. Then this little explanation why we got the black eyes. Only for telling a man he was wrong, everybody. Only for telling a man he was wrong. And then we bring it home. Two lovely black eyes. Let's sing the whole chorus. Ready? And two lovely black eyes. Oh, what a surprise. Only for telling a man he was wrong. Two lovely black eyes. Right, okay, so that's the chorus. Well done, everybody. We having fun? Good, good, good. Lots of people are having fun with it. Fabulous. Excellent. So now let's have a look at the verse, shall we? Okay. All right, I like this tune a lot. It has a slightly Irish, slightly Celtic feel to it. I think that's partly to the feel. So anyway, it goes, strolling so happy down Bethnal Green, which is in London. Sing with me. And strolling so happy down Bethnal Green. Very good. This gay youth you might have seen. Ready? And this gay youth you might have seen. Okay, and then Tomkins and I with his girl between. Oh, what a surprise with me. Tomkins and I with his girl between. Oh, what a surprise. Excellent. Let's go from the beginning, please. Strolling so happy down Bethnal Green. Here's your introduction. Strolling so happy down Bethnal Green, this gay youth you might have seen. Tomkins and I with his girl between. Oh, what a surprise. Well done, everybody. Well done. Okay, have a drink if you haven't had one recently, please. All right. Who else is here? Hello to Liz. Oh no, some of you have got some buffering problems. Sorry to hear that. Well, hopefully it'll all be all right later on. Okay, let's carry on with the next line. I praise the Conservatives, frank and free. Okay, so it goes. I praise the Conservatives, frank and free. Sing for me. I praise the Conservatives, frank and free. Very good. Then Tomkins got angry so speedily. With me. Tomkins got angry so speedily. Very good. Then, all in a moment he handed to me. Everybody. All in a moment he handed to me. Very good. And then, two lovely black eyes. Everybody. Two lovely black eyes. And then we sing the chorus, shall we? Two lovely black eyes. Oh, what a surprise. Only for telling a man he was wrong. Two lovely black eyes. Okay, fantastic. So let's have a quick look at the next verses just to make sure we're happy with all the words and how they fit in. Next time I argued I thought it best to give the Conservative side a rest. The merits of Gladstone I freely pressed. Gladstone was a left-wing leader in this country when, oh, what a surprise, the chap I met was a Tory true. Nothing the Liberals' right could do. This was my share of that argument too. Two lovely black eyes. And then we sing that chorus. And then the third verse, this is the moral, all right? I'm not going to read it through. You can read perfectly capably. We will sing it all the way through. And when we get to that third verse, I have changed one word in this song. And basically in the third verse, if you look at the sheet music, it says, leave it to others to fight it out. I've changed that, okay? We don't need to fight it out. We will talk it out. That, I think, is the way to deal with this. So everybody, two lovely black eyes. Here we go. Strolling so happy down Bethnal Green, this gay youth you might have seen, Tompkins and I with his girl between. Oh, what a surprise! I praise the Conservatives frank and free. Tompkins got angry so speedily, all in a moment he handed to me two lovely black eyes. Two lovely black eyes. Oh, what a surprise! Only for telling a man he was wrong. Two lovely black eyes. Everybody! Two lovely black eyes. Oh, what a surprise! Only for telling a man he was wrong. Two lovely black eyes. Next time I argued, I thought it best to give the Conservative side a rest. The merits of Gladstone I freely pressed when, oh, what a surprise. The chap I had met was a Tory, true. Nothing the Liberals right could do. This was my share of that argument too. Two lovely black eyes. Two lovely black eyes. Oh, what a surprise. Only for telling a man he was wrong. Two lovely black eyes. Everybody, two lovely black eyes. Oh, what a surprise. Only for telling a man he was wrong. Two lovely black eyes. The moral you've caught I can hardly doubt. Never on politics rave and shout. Leave it to others to talk it out if you would be wise. Better, far better it is to let Liberals and Tories alone, you bet, unless you're willing and anxious to get two lovely black eyes. Two lovely black eyes. Oh, what a surprise. Only for telling a man he was wrong. Two lovely black eyes. And again, two lovely black eyes. Oh, what a surprise. Only for telling a man he was wrong. Two lovely black eyes. Ow. Oh dear. Oh. Well done, everybody. What's great to see is how you're all reacting to this. I'm sorry that the buffering seems to be a problem. It all seems fine from my end. I'm ever so sorry if you're having problems. But I do hope you're enjoying the song. And who was it who said, I only ever knew the chorus of this. It's very eye-opening, ironically, to to learn the verses as well. Well done, everybody. Great job. That's our new song for today. Now let's have a look at something that we know a little better. So Sister Susie. Now, unfortunately, I need to just squash my slides up a little bit. That's a bit better. Now, I'm sorry the words are a little bit on the small side today, folks. If you can't read them, I would suggest just Google the lyrics, all right? Look up Sister Susie's Sewing Shirts lyrics and you can sing along with us. All right, everybody, so this one, well, obviously we've been singing this one for several months now. And so I do wonder how we're getting on with these words. From Sister Susie's Sewing Shirts for Soldiers, such skill at sewing shirts our shy young Sister Susie shows. Some soldiers send epistles, say they'd sooner sleep in thistles than the saucy, soft, short shirts for soldiers Sister Susie sews. Easy peasy. Let's give it a go, shall we? Here's Sister Susie on My Nice Joanna. This is dedicated to everybody who was talking about sewing on the channel yesterday. Okay, Julie said she's got through 3 singers in the last few years. Terrible. Sister Susie sewing in the kitchen on a singer. There's miles and miles of flannel on the floor and up the stairs. And Father says it's rotten getting mixed up with the cotton and sitting on the needles that she leaves upon the chairs. And should you knock at our street door, Ma whispers, come inside. Then when you ask where Susie is, she says with loving pride, Sister Susie sewing shirts for soldiers. Such skill at sewing shirts our shy young sister Susie shows. Some soldiers send epistles, say they'd sooner sleep in thistles than the saucy soft short shirts for soldiers Sister Susie shows. Sister Susie sewing shirts for soldiers. Such skill at sewing shirts our shy young sister Susie shows. Some soldiers send epistles, say they'd sooner sleep in thistles than the saucy soft short shirts for soldiers Sister Susie sews. Wow. Well, there's another part to this tale, because you know what? I forgot to tell you that our sister Susie's married, and when she isn't sewing, she's sewing other things. Then little sister Molly says, oh, sister's bought a dolly. She's making all the clothes for it with little bows and strings. Says Susie, don't be silly, as she blushes and she sighs. Then mother smiles and whispers with a twinkle in her eyes. Sister Susie sewing shirts for soldiers. Such skill at sewing shirts our shy young sister Susie shows. Some soldiers send epistles, say they'd sooner sleep in thistles than the saucy soft short shirts for soldiers Sister Susie sews. Everybody, Sister Susie sewing shirts for soldiers. Such skill at sewing shirts our shy young sister Susie shows. Some soldiers send epistles, say they'd sooner sleep in thistles than the softly short shirts for soldiers Sister Susie sews. So close, so close. Oh. Oh, marvellous. Oh, well done, everybody. How did you all get on with that? Sheila says it's easier to sing than to say. No, it's not, as I've just absolutely proven brilliantly. Oh, Glennis says I need to wipe the screen. Oh, dear. I tell you what, I'm having fun. I hope you all are too. Gosh. Cheers. Jill wants the verse with the lisp. I've got to learn it first, Jill. Honestly, it's worth it. It's worth it. This is the song, the verse about the little brother Gussie, with thith the thoo the thowing shirt for foldeth. I can just do it slowly. I promise I'll learn it and then we'll do it all together. Well done, everybody. Oh, superb. Well done, everyone. Right, so we've got one more today. Let's have a look at our last song, Any Old Iron. And this one, oh dear, the words are really small on the screen. I'm sorry, folks. Can I make it any better? Not really. Okay, you might need to Google the lyrics for this one. Ever so sorry, folks. So this one, Any Old Iron, we learnt this one, would have been last year, June, July time. And I haven't been able to get it out of my head all year. I think part of it is just down to the fun of the words. And remember this one, if you're new to the channel, as I've said many times before, I'm not a Cockney. I'm not even remotely a Cockney, but I come from about 10, 15 miles away from the place where if you're born, you are a Cockney. So I come from east of East London, okay, just on the border, a London borough, technically also in Essex, all right? So I grew up listening to a lot of Cockney music, and there's a particular type of Cockney language called Cockney rhyming slang, and you'll come across quite a lot of this in our songs. You'll also come across some interesting vocabulary. So in this song, so things like, let me get the right the words here, dandy. Thought I looked a dandy, okay? I thought I looked great, okay? Thought I looked dapper. Thought I looked fantastic, very smart. If you look dapper from your napper, from your head to your feet. Dressed in style with a brand new tile. Now, a tile is a hat. Why is your hat called a tile? Well, your roofs have tiles, and so do heads. What else have we got here? We've got a carriage and a pair, which is a carriage and a pair of horses. When the Lord Mayor points to his face and says, Lord Lummy, what a dial. This, ladies and gentlemen, like a clock, your face is your dial. Your Derby Kell. Now, a gentleman of a particular stature and age, myself included, might have quite a substantial Derby Kell. Maybe look a swell. Okay, if the sun's shining on the chain, it makes it look as well, makes it look fantastic. I think that's about it from a translation point of view. So do enjoy. If any of it doesn't make sense, look it all up. And here, ladies and gentlemen, is Any Old Iron. Here we go. Just a week or two ago, me poor old Uncle Bill went and kicked the bucket and he left me in his will. The other day I popped around to see poor Auntie Jane. She said your Uncle Bill has left to you a watch and chain. I put it on right across me vest, thought I looked at dandy as it dangled on my chest. Just to flash it off I started walking all about. A lot of kiddies followed me and all began to shout, everybody, any old iron, any old iron, any old iron. You look neat, talk about a treat. You look dapper from your nap to your feet. Dressed in style, brand new tile and your father's old green tie on. But I wouldn't give it up until your old watch chain. Old iron, old iron. I won't forget the day I went to London on the spree. I saw the Mayor of London there, that's who I went to see. He dashed up out of Canter with a carriage and a pair. I shouted, come on boys, or throw your hats up in the air. Just then the Mayor, he began to smile, pointed to my face and said, well lummy, what a dial. Started Lord a mirroring and then to my dismay, he pointed to my watch and chain and shouted to me, hey, any old iron, any old iron, any old iron. You look neat, talk about a treat. You look dapper from your nap to your feet. Dressed in style, brand new tile and your father's old green tie on. But I wouldn't give you tuppence for your old watch chain. Old iron, old iron. I shan't forget the day I married Miss Eliza Brown. The way the people looked at me, it made me feel a clown. I began to wonder when the dials began to crack if by some mistake I got me Sunday trousers front to back. I wore me chain on me Derby Kell. The sun was shining on it and it made me look a swell. The organ started playing, the bells began to ring, the people started laughing and the choir began to sing. Any old iron, any old iron, any old iron. You look neat, talk about a treat. You look dapper from your nap to your feet. Dressed in style, brand new tile and your father's old green tie on. But I wouldn't give you tuppence for your old watch chain. Old iron again. Any old iron, any old iron, any old iron. You look neat, talk about a treat. You look dapper from your nap to your feet. Dressed in style, brand new tile and your father's old green tie on. But I wouldn't give you tuppence for your old watch chain. Old iron, yada la la da da la la da, oi diddly I die, pom pom. Cheers, everyone. Marvellous, blinding, fantastic, and brilliant. Hope you enjoyed that one. I hope you've enjoyed our Fun Friday today, folks. The whole point of Fun Friday is we've made it through the week. The weekend is almost here, and I just want everyone to smile as much as possible. So look, if you're on your own, please reach out to us through the comments. All right, remember that we're all in this together. That's why we all come together every single day, and we sing. So look, if you wanted to come along and have a sing with me later on, I've got the Mozart Requiem at 5 o'clock. And then Sunday morning, of course, 11 a.m. is our Sacred Sing. And as I said to everybody just at the start, please, if you wouldn't mind, tell everybody, tell your extended families, anyone who's got children, next week, Tuesday and Thursday, we're launching the Young Self-Isolation Choir, Young SIC. It's completely free. No sign-ups required, no payment required, nothing particularly difficult. You just click on the link and I'll be there. And if you folks want to come along and have a little sing with me at 10 a.m, remember that's 10 a.m. UK time, which for some of you is going to be in the middle of the night. So please, please, please don't get up in the middle of the night to come and sing with the kids, please. But Jill in Thailand, you might particularly enjoy this one as well. Then do please come along if you'd like to. Have a great rest of the day. And if you're not coming to Self-Isolation Choir, of course, I'll see you on Sunday morning. Have a great weekend, everybody. Take care. Lots of love to all of you and be well. See you, folks. Bye-bye.